Clark's boots in the fall and winter. It's the end of August. It's time to be thinking about your boots. Yeah. Whether it's the shoe boots, the just ankle boots, the high boots, whatever it is. The thing is, a month from now, 2 months from now, the inventory is picked over. So you really want to get them now. This is a boot that is done in a great, what we call Nubuck leather, as well as a smooth leather. If you buy this color, which is called dark taupe, excuse me, dark taupe is done in the Nubuck, as you see right here. So it feels like a suede leather. I mean, it is genuine leather, and as you said, it's the premium side of the suede. But if you buy them in the black, they will be in the smooth leather right here. These are priced at $99.96 or 4 monthly payments of $24.99. This is the last day in August where we're going to have these on the 4 monthly easy payments. And these are also available medium widths and wide widths too, whole and half sizes. So let's dive into this. Now, this is called the Medora Grace.
Yes.
There's something about Medora that I want you to tell everybody.
Medora is a brand new outsole for us. So if you love the whistle, which we have coming up, or the Nikki, which as many of you know I'm obsessed with, this is the update to it. It's the perfect flat outsole. And sometimes I think finding a flat boot can be harder than finding a heel, because there are a lot of heel options out there. This is a true, you know, wear now, when it comes, you know, I just had this on Wednesday, and I think it was Blair actually, again, had it with a cute little dress. Oh no, Sheila, it was Sheila. Had it on with a dress and no sock and no legging, and it looked adorable.
Sure.
So again, we're known for our flexibility. Look at this, I'm using my pinky. That is how broken in this style is. It's a Chelsea boot, but with a twist. So traditionally a Chelsea boot has this gusset, this gore right here, and then it would have it on the other side. But what we did is we gave you a zipper so you can get in and out of it really easily.
Very easily, very quickly. This also has that cushioned soft footbed, which we'll tell you about in a moment. But I just want you to see the bottom. This is a bottom that allows you to have tread without seeing much of the tread. I mean, this is a boot you can wear to the office. This is a boot that you can wear with a nice pair of slacks. But when you're talking about going through the slippery, wet leaves of the fall, if you're talking, you know, well, I have to walk through a little bit of gravel or mulch or whatever it might be to get into the office, or to walk to school, or wherever you're gonna be, or to be out on the playground with the kids, this is a boot that gives you a lot of not only cushion, but grip.
Yes, which is so important. No one wants to be slipping and sliding. And what we actually learned from the last season is that a lot of women were gravitating, yes, towards the flatter boot, but also the lower height. If you're someone who's not sure your calf width, or you're just always, like you said, wearing pants where you don't need the extra material, wear that mid-heel height, wear the mid-shaft height, and you'll feel so comfortable. It's really clean. And I think I like that it's minimalist. We just let the material do the talking.
There's not a lot of, you know, fancy whatever. Now, here's the thing. I want you to remember that color right there is called dark taupe, and it's done in the Nubuck leather. Is there anything we should do to that Nubuck leather to kind of keep it looking good for a long time?
Well, all of our suedes and leathers are 98% water resistant from the get-go, but I would give it a little extra Scotch Guard. You can never be too certain. You know, you want to just make sure you're making an investment, that it's going to last. So yeah, spray it a little bit.
And if you would like the black, that's done in the smooth leather. According to my producer, he's telling me right now that a lot of you are buying both. Getting both colors, because that dark taupe, you know, I was trying to figure out just how I would describe that. It's really a little bit more of a deep brown.
Yes.
You know, I mean, we're calling it dark taupe, but when I look at it, it looks more brown. So it's kind of like you'd have a pair of brown boots and you'd have a pair of black boots if you want to get both. When you're getting this kind of easy pay, 4 monthly payments of less than $25 a month, it might be exactly what you want. The bottom is called Medora, and this top is called Grace. And these are called Chelsea boots. But remember, you have the zipper on the inside, and then you have that extra little bit of gusset and elastic right there on the outside. Plus, this is where you can put your finger through here and pull it on if you need to, although with that zipper, you probably won't need to. I want to go back to Cushion Soft, that footbed we just talked about, because this is where, you know, it's one thing to have cute boots and have boots that feel good on the outside, but look at the inside.
I mean, it is softness from the first step, meaning that when you step into this, it's going to feel delicious. It's going to feel like that welcome home boot. You know, it is fall too, and we are returning to our boots, but how amazing to be able to get a soft boot that has that ortholite footbed that's going to be shock absorbing and give you that long lasting support. You know, Chelsea boots have been around since the 1800s.
Are you serious?
Like
What is a Chelsea boot?
So traditionally a Chelsea boot is a boot that has the gore on both sides, and Queen Victoria is said to have been one of the very first people ever to have someone design a boot for her. And as Clarks, we did actually dress a lot of British royalty, which is really exciting. But the best part about a Chelsea boot is that it's cool, it's hip. In the 60s, it was really known for like the Beatles, the Rolling Stones. That's what everyone wore because it's mod, it's hip, but it's also very practical and it's very comfortable. We gave it a fresh kick by including the gore, but also the zipper. And again, sometimes when you just need that workhorse boot, that boot that you can really wear with everything, this is where you go. And I love that women are getting both colors because to me, because of the different material, they actually look like two different boots.
They totally do, because that dark taupe, which is really more of a brown, is your Nubuck. So that has that suede look and feel, but also keep in mind, like you said, they're already water resistant. So you can still spray them with a little Scotch Guard if you want to, but you don't have to right out of the box if you don't want to. Now, the other thing is if you buy the black, there are the black ones. They have the smooth leather. Keep in mind, this is the last day in August. You're going to be able to get the 4 monthly easy payments of less than $25 a month with a credit card order. You still have your 30-day return policy, but this is the time where, I don't know about you, but I find that I end up buying 3, 4, 5 pairs of boots. And because it's the end of August, I want to be all set and ready for the fall. And I love Easy Pay, and every item in this 2-hour show from Clarks is on Easy Pay. Yeah, love that. Then you can get going on your boots. Speaking of boots, I want to